Both of these teams here having more of a front-to-back style than kind of the dive that we saw. Both teams can have dive, obviously, the Nocturne.
First opportunity to get on that crab if he wants. He is also heading back. This is just a chess match going back and forth. It looks like he's not going to go for that crab, but here we go. Zhuo goes in on top of Leave. There's the root. There's the hook, and Zhao Hao rewarded for his patience. First blood. Well, quick check-in on some of the carries right now. Leave, especially, a large CS lead over Awesome. As Guan will secure the first grub. Zhao Hao is here, and waiting hook goes down onto Zhuo. Here comes Care. Good bullet time over the top as they will get on top of Misfortune. Leave trying to get away. Will use the barrier, but will not be able to survive as Guan lives through it. Angel wants to go in, but he couldn't land the charm, and he falls next. Paruki is in trouble, but here comes Sion. Choo-choo, but he misses everybody.
Oh, no.
And Awesome's able to clean it up on the backside. Now ZDZ finds himself in the middle of 5. It's a disaster class for EDG as NIP wipe him away.
Nothing's going their way. Leave, no flash from before, not able to get over the wall, so he can't survive. Then Zhao Hao just barely can't get Guan on the backside.
Not sure either. This paranoia is back up. So everybody has tools available. Zhuo is still level 5, so he is missing his ultimate. That could be big. Here's that paranoia as they're just going to take out Parukia very quickly, and now they're going to move it over to Leave, who flashes away, but he's got no barrier, and he will fall under his own turret. So the Dragon to EDG, but 2 more for NIP.
At Zhuo's positioning, he's ready for a block and this dive. It's coming up.
Zhuo. All right, Parukia, he's a little too far away, and they are going to dive. Angel does not have his ultimate and takes a rock to the face. And now Parukia is caught on an island. He's got to flash away as this turret is heated up. He's trying to do what he can to clear out these minions, but now it's reset, and you know they're going to go in for round 2. It's just a matter of who's going to give their life, trying to get the knock up onto Kara. It's Zhuo, the one who falls. Guan dies too. It's Parukia getting 2 kills in a 4v1.
Yes, it's a double kill for the support. Nautilus likes gold, sure, but he's really full build, basically.
Yeah, we did say, you know, he had a pretty solid 2025. We thought he would be on the lower end of mid laners over this year, but he ended up being closer to the mid tiers. Parukia's hook does not hit the wall, which means he is going to fall. He goes down. Teleport's going to come in and match each other. Guan's got the shield on. Zhao Hao could find himself caught a little bit. He's going to hop over the wall, and they're pouring everything into ZDZ, forcing his flash away. NIP is just too strong right now.
Far.
Say 9?
Confident enough to go 9% win rate, yes, in 11 games.
Oof.
Yeah, but confident enough to go back towards it in a game like this and start the season off pretty strong. Obviously, the game 0.5k up, and this is kind of my concern with Ahri here. It's a champion that doesn't do well in lane against a lot of the mid laners currently.
In the mid lane and take that turret if you want, which it looks like NIP might be trying to do. They are going to drop the Rift Herald, but it looks like they want to move over and make a play. Here we go. We're going to go all the way in onto Angel here. Flicked in, and he's got to ult, but he can't get away. It's a solid bullet time out of Leave. There's that redemption coming down, trying to turn the fight whatever way you can, but Leave is dead, and EDG has to run for the hills, and ZDZ can't get out. It's another winning fight for NIP, a 3-for-1, and they're looking to make it 4 because Care just found Zhao Hao.
Damage remaining for NIP, and they clean up.
Picture in picture.
Back in live.
Yeah, Leave is dead again. 0-4-2. As this was not the game for EDG. NIP has been in their face after First Blood went to EDG and has been constantly keeping up the pressure. Mid-tier 2 will fall into you never get a chance to set your feet to really make an impact. I mean, look, he's on 1.5 items. The lights are going to go out. Guan wants to try to find a way.
How do you get in here?
There's that redemption, but doesn't look like that ultimate's going to go down. Here we go. They're going to try to turn on the weak side here. It's Zhuo, who's stunned up and immediately blown up. Now they're going to look to try to find Leave, who's cut off from the rest of his team. Angel goes in, but immediately has to go out. Guan starting to get very low, but he lives through it, and Hoya's going to get on top of Angel on the other side. Parukia and Zhao Hao trying to do what they can. It's a 3v3, but ZDZ's got to flash away as Hoya's pretty damn healthy, and he says, I want more. Otacon trying to help out the side of EDG, but Hoya is chopping down ZDZ. He might be a tall oak tree, but he's knocked down anyway. As the Otacon will be tethered once again by NIP, they will look to secure it.
Zhuo, a mistake in this game. He hasn't really made any so far, but it doesn't matter. NIP all on the same page. We were talking at the start of this series, Yanni, about this being the story of the ADCs, but it actually hasn't been. It's been about these mid laners. In game 1,
yeah, this is a massive lead for them right now. They're going to get their dragon there first of the game. We're going to have Baron come up in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That might be the last opportunity that EDG will have to try to turn the tide a little bit here, unless he gets at the 6-item mark. And even if you do, it's going to be very difficult to actually survive that long. We're going to wave to this tier 2 turret right now. Awesome. Being well protected. Here's a Weaver's Wall, cutting everybody off. The Supreme Display of Talent doesn't do much. So it is another nice play here for NIP. He hasn't really actively been able to spread it around to his teammates, his main carries. His Ari and his Misfortune to combine 0, 9, and 3. Not the game for Angel or Leave. It's NIP trying to get into the jungle here. We have a teleport flank coming through. Here we go. Fight breaking out. Lights are out. Who's going to be home? Ari over the wall looking for that charm. Finds Care. Meanwhile, Guan going deep on the other side. Zhuo stunned up. Angel trying to get back with the rest of his team as Guan is dead. Zhuo getting very low, but a good Magnet Storm as Angel has to try to fight away. But guess who is coming through? It's Hoya in a 3v1 on the backside, just trying to delay and buy time for his team. It is going to be good gold going over to Xiao Hao, and when the dust settles, it is a 2-for-1 in favor of EDG. That you need to take out if you're EDG. Claim that shutdown, but they were just so split, they weren't able to get anything more. And
they call it a bluff, and EDG have to take their base. It'll be 2 dragons apiece now, so pretty even on the objective side, but
you have to think that this game state does favor EDG a little bit because NIP was up so much. And while they're not really closing the gap, it's not as bad as Xiao Hao was forced to flash away. Gets pulled in. Supreme Display of Talent's pretty solid. ZDZ's on the back line trying to cause a problem. As Woe's going to fall. There's a bullet time over the top. Care's got to flash away, but he's in danger of going down himself. Knocked up, taken down. This is the fight that EDG wanted. Awesome's in trouble, and he will go down. It's Guan. It's Hoya versus 4 members of EDG. It's only Hoya left now as Angel and the rest of EDG have wrestled control of this game back into their hands. That is an ace.
NIP play the slow, methodical, surgical game for so long, and just as they're in a great position, they go way too far, and now EDG, even in gold basically, and after this Baron, EDG are getting Baron in this game, are going to be up gold. And remember, this is crucial because the 2 dragons earlier, EDG will be on the front foot for the first time in this game in a long time. Baron on 5. And look at the summoner spells of NIP too. One chance, and instantly Care and Awesome are dead.
All right, we've got Hoya up on the
LPL
top side
gold
trying
graph.
to take top tier 2. There's a hook coming down on the Zhuo. OPLoLReplay maybe have gone a little bit too far, and he's taken down. Zhuo will survive. We got an ultimate out of ZDZ
Double
as well.
TP.
TP's from behind. This is an absolute disaster. They are going to be able to find the Nocturne, but Hoya is causing problems and Leave is dead. Angel is late to the fight. Kara's gone golden, but it's the only way he could try to save this one. They're able to find a kill, but ZDZ ends up falling. It's Xiao Hao and Angel with the dead body of ZDZ trying to do whatever he can to help. One more charge for Angel, but he looks like he won't be able to get it. Good job there by NIP punishing the over-aggression. Off. Gold leads back with NIP. Here comes the teleport. ZDZ joining the party. Comes the Weaver's Wall. It's going to cut off Xiao Hao from the rest of his team. Angel looking to relink back with his team. He's got his flash available. Dragon down, 4,000 HP. Lights are out. Let's see who's home. They're going to get right on top of Xiao Hao and immediately blow him up, and that means bad news for the side of EDG. They're going to cut and run. ZDZ getting engaged on. Angel hops over the wall, but Awesome is able to mark him. Dragon secured for NIP. It puts them on soul point.
It is also Magnet Storm down for Zhuo, so that's a huge engaged tool on NIP's side that's down, but Blue Orb will be used. How much vision do EDG have left up?
All right, Angel trying to look for his flank. Zhuo was the one who gets hooked. Hoya is charmed up, but they burst out Perukia. Angel chunk. There's a bullet time, but it's not doing as much damage as you'd expect. It chunks everybody. Supreme Display of Talent lands. Xiao Hao on top of Care, trying to finish him off. Backside, Hoya doesn't survive. Care will go golden and live. In the end, it is a 2-for-2.
They know that this is there's a possibility. Instead, they're just going to get some bot control, push out some waves, and maybe, hopefully, for them.
From the time that they got the Baron, They are the ones to start up the dragon. 8,000 HP pretty immediately. Care shoves in a big mid wave and is looking for a good angle to split up the team with that Weaver's Wall. 7,000 HP, but it's staying there for the moment. Perukia goes in. Big flash. Bullet time. Immediately gets somebody into GA, and they are surrounding Guwon. But Guwon gets out. Zhuo goes in. Big Magnet Storm. Angel's in trouble. He goes golden. But guess what? EDG's falling apart at the seams. Awesome will fall. The flick is there. Care with a huge fight. Awesome picks up 3, and NIP will force game 3.
They'll get the soul and this second game, Yanni. The wall from Care was great. It split off Zhao Hao so much. Yes, the supreme display of talent was great, but EDG just couldn't pull it together at the end of the second game.
What a, I guess, stabilization here for the side of NIP, because they were winning and then they were losing, but they managed to go and take the victory.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.